Thirvan Saranai. Thank you for coming to see our Vesak Thorana today, which is based on Bhisapuppa Jathakaya, which is also known as Pushpagandha Jathakaya. At Buddha's time, a monk was meditating in the jungle near Kosala. He used to go to a nearby pond to have a bath and get water. One day, he saw a lovely lotus in the pond and smelled the fragrance. Suddenly, a god appeared. He complained that the monk stole the odor of the flowers and even insulted him by asking if he was going to wear it around his neck. The monk got frightened and went straight to see Buddha at the Vihara and told what happened. Buddha said, "You are not the first who have been told off by a god when smelling a flower." He further added, "Sages of old have been frightened by the same manner." Then he told this very old story to the monk. The story begins with frame 1. Long, long ago, there was a young ascetic. He used to meditate long hours in a small, beautiful village. He was well respected and well known to be very virtuous by everyone in the village. Frame 2. There was a beautiful lake in this village. The ascetic used to go there every day to have a bath and to get water. Frame 3. On one day, the sun was shining bright. The birds were singing and the pond was full of lotuses, spreading fragrance all round. The young ascetic also was overjoyed. He saw a nice big lotus. He bent down and smelled the flower, keeping the flower in the water as it was. Frame 4.
Thief, thief, thief!
A sound came from somewhere, and a goddess appeared in front of the ascetic. The ascetic asked, "Who are you? Are you complaining to me?" Frame 5. The goddess replied,
Yes, I am. I am the goddess of this lake. Yes, you are a thief. You took the smell of the flower without my permission.
The ascetic felt very shy. He accepted his fault and apologized to the goddess. Frame 6. After a few minutes, another man came to the pond. He jumped into the water with a splash, digged up the lotus plants, and picked all the flowers, breaking the leaves and branches, making the whole lake so muddy. Frame 7. The ascetic said to the goddess, "What a mess he is making. He just destroyed the whole lake. Are you not telling him off?" Frame 8. The goddess said,
No, I don't have to tell anything to him.
The ascetic was surprised to hear this. "I don't understand. You complained and called me a thief for smelling one flower in your pond. Now this guy has destroyed and made the whole mess here, and you are not telling him off. Can you explain why? Frame 9. The goddess explained.
That man is a very selfish person. His greed is spread all over his life. He is dirty and muddy like the pond right now. Can you see a dirt mark in a very dirty cloth? But you are not like him, sir. You are well known for your virtuous life, which is like a pure white cloth. I could notice the small reed to smell the flower, appearing as a dark cloud in the sky. That's why I complained to you.
The young ascetic felt very humbled and happy. He thanked the goddess for helping him to identify the wrongdoing. Then he went back to continue his meditation. After the end of this Jataka story, Buddha said, that time the goddess was Arhat Uppalavanna Theri, and the young ascetic was himself. The theme of this story is to keep our lives pure. Don't let your shine get away by the slightest wrongdoing. Other virtuous people and beings around you will notice it. Thank you again for coming today. Have a happy Vesak.